For September the 16th, 2014. Here's a headline, and I'll put the link below to this article. Are you ready for this now? Plans aim to move Hawaii's homeless population out of tourist meccas. Waikiki Beach. They want to take the homeless and move them off to an island because it's bad for business. It's bad for tourism. Tourists don't want to see a homeless person lying on a park bench covered with newspapers or hungry while they're there with their family spending thousands and thousands of dollars on their vacation, eating in the finest lavish restaurants. They don't want to have to look at a homeless person that is hungry. Let me present this article to you. Honolulu, Jim Trevathan used to teach tourists how to surf on Hawaii's famed Waikiki Beach. These days, Trevathan, 62, is homeless after his Waikiki landlord canceled his lease and jacked up the rent, he said. He spends his days reading Surfside and figuring out where he's going to get his next meal, and his nights finding a safe place to rest where he won't be shooed away by police. Trevathan is one of Hawaii's many homeless people who live on the shores of paradise, but he's feeling the impact of the city's ramped-up efforts to move its homeless population away from its tourist meccas. Under pressure from the visitor industry, the Honolulu City Council is taking up a slew of proposals to ban sitting, lying down, defecating and urinating on sidewalks in Waikiki and other public places. I'm sure they added the last two in to make it look like it's really so terrible that someone is homeless. In another proposal, the city may rather allow its homeless population to camp on Sand Island, a remote, mostly industrial island far from resorts that was used during World War II as an internment camp. Here we go. FEMA. What is that word? Internment camp. What did I say? As an internment camp for Japanese Americans. It is home to a wastewater treatment plant and former dump. They want to move the homeless population to a World War II internment camp, which probably has now been turned into a FEMA camp, that used to house Japanese Americans, as it's going to house American citizens when World War III breaks out with this phony propaganda, these fake beheadings, to have a reason to go in to Syria. It's all about oil, black gold, Texas tea. It's all about the oil, and to start World War III. These were internment camps that they used to put Japanese Americans in. And where is this FEMA camp? Next to a wastewater plant and a former dump. We are pushing to make it illegal to sleep on sidewalks of Waikiki because we've heard from our hotel industry that is very concerned about keeping Waikiki as an attractive visitor destination. It's all about the money. It's all about the money being spent, said Jesse Broder Van Dyke, spokesman for Mayor Kirk Caldwell. I'm just getting angry. I'm going to try to calm down. Tourism officials say visitors are complaining about the island's homeless population, warning that they may not return for another vacation. Well, give them something to eat. Give them a room for the night rather than complain. I wonder how many that are complaining are on vacation are Christian. Caldwell gets several letters every week from tourists, especially from Asia, who write to complain about, from Asia, not even from the United States of America, from foreigners. No offense to our Asian brothers and sisters, who write to complain about interactions they had with Hawaii's homeless population. You know, I can't really read much more of this. Waikiki has been an influx of homeless individuals who sit and lie on the sidewalks, making it difficult for pedestrians to walk on. It's very difficult to walk on the sidewalk or access businesses. Hogwash. Bologna. B-O-L-O-G-N-A. You know, this is infuriating me, and I just need to calm down a minute. Homeless people in Waikiki say if the proposals are passed, it won't alter their lives very much because they're already often cited for camping out, racking up tickets that they can't afford to pay. They're they're trying to harass everyone, and they're doing a pretty good job of it, Trevathan said. Caldwell's administration is working to implement Housing First, a program that will provide permanent housing units for chronically homeless individuals throughout the island, aiming to house people in the communities where they reside. But while $45 million for the program has been approved, it will be about a year before individuals can be moved into permanent housing. They're going to ship them off to this remote island that used to be an internment camp for Japanese Americans in World War II, and I'm sure it's a FEMA camp. Let me skip ahead. At the vacant lot far from hotels and resorts, the city will provide overnight security, mobile bathrooms, and a shuttle bus so campers can connect with the island's public bus system. Banning sitting in line on sidewalks goes against a Hawaiian tradition encouraged by King somebody. I don't know. Leave me comments, everyone. Now they want to take the homeless. They're already giving them fines and tickets. They don't have any money. They can't pay. Now they want to ship them off to a World War II internment camp that housed Japanese American citizens. That's going to house you and I. Have they turned this World War II Japanese internment camp into a FEMA internment camp? The attack on the homeless, that's the very first that they are going to round up, and then they're coming for you and I. Wake up, America. Let's do what we can. Let's defend the defenseless. Let's defend the homeless. If you feel led to give to my ministry and outreach to the homeless, trumpetofgodministries.com. I'll put the link below.